Depression is so crazy because you can have it all. Like, you can have a good job, you can have a nice car, you can have nice clothes, you can have everything that you can ask for. And you're like, I have all of this. Why am I not happy? Hey Mellie Dee Dees, I'm back with another video, and today is a different type of video. It's a really serious video. You know, I don't have too many of those, but I wanted to talk about depression today because we need to normalize talking about depression because so many people have it. If you're new to my channel, welcome. So go ahead and like this video, put the thumbs up, and please subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. I promise you I won't disappoint, okay? So let's get into this video. So depression. I have depression. I have been diagnosed with depression. I am on depression medication. I want to say this. If you're feeling down and out and you don't have any energy to get up, nothing brings you joy, like you have no motivation or anything to do anything, and you're just constantly feeling down, low, lonely, helpless, like feeling of guilt. If you're feeling like that, you may possibly be depressed. So I suggest getting help. Like people say pray about it and stuff like that. Yeah, I could pray about it and try to deal with it that way, but that didn't really work for me. So also the thing about depression, there's highs and lows. When I first got on depression medication, I did not know I had depression. I was diagnosed with anxiety and depression. So I didn't know I had depression. But I was like, I've been okay all this time. I don't feel like I need to get on depression medication. But then I felt like, okay, maybe I should get on depression medication because I had hit another low. And I was just like, I felt really depressed. I don't know what event happened in my life at the time. I was like, I need to get on medication. But I was like, I need to get on medication. So I went to the doctor. If you are feeling depressed and you don't know where to go, your primary care doctor is the first step. Just your regular doctor, and tell them that, you know, you're feeling down, you're feeling depressed. They can run tests, do blood work, and put you on a medication. So that's what happened. They put me on medication and I felt good. I felt okay. And I took it for a few months, and that's another thing. You have to wait for the medication to kick in if that is the route that you want to go. You have to wait until the medication kicks in to really see results. Not saying like I was this whole different person. No, I wasn't this whole different person, but you can definitely tell there's a change there. You're not feeling down and out like you was before you had the depression medication. So when I was on the depression medication, I felt okay. So I was like, I don't need this. Like, I'm fine. Like, I don't need to take it no more. So I stopped taking it. Wrong thing to do, because that's the tricky thing about the depression medication. When you're on the depression medication and you're taking it regularly, constantly, like clockwork, like you're supposed to do, you start feeling okay. You start feeling normal. You're not feeling down. You're not feeling depressed. So you're feeling normal again. So then because you're feeling normal, you're like, no, you don't need to take the medication no more because you're fine. But that's the mistake you make. Once you get off the medication, boom, you're going to hit the low because you're not on the medication anymore. You thinking you're okay. Yes, you're okay because you're taking the medication. Once you get off the medication, you hit the low again. And what I've been wanting to do this video. This was one of the first things that I wanted to talk about in my YouTube book. But I never could think of the words, you know what I'm saying? So I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to do the video and it'll come. The words will come to me. Okay. But what really made me want to do this video is because I saw this guy on YouTube I've never seen before, but he was about to commit suicide because of his depression, you know? And he said he was on medication and then he stopped taking it because he just didn't want to take it no more. He wanted to go the praying route. He wanted to pray more and meditate more. And he said it felt like it was doing him good for a while, like a month, but then boom, he hit that low, what I just told you guys about, and he wanted to take his life. He felt worthless. Like, why am I here? And he was really about to take his life, but he just couldn't do it at the end of the day. So he didn't do it. But I say all that to say this: get the help that you need. And if you are thinking about suicidal thoughts, talk to somebody about that, okay? Because it's not fun. And you're not alone. It's a lot of people that are dealing with depression. They're low, they're down, they're lonely, they're depressed, they don't know what to do. And they think that's the only way out, but it's not. Somebody out there cares about you, somebody out there loves you, and somebody out there will be devastated if you was ever to take your life. So get the help that you need. Talk about it, go to your doctor, get on the medication, stay on the medication, and live your life like normal people do. Right? We gonna do it. We gonna get out of it, okay? We may be clinically diagnosed with depression, but depression is not going to make us, okay? It's not. Take your medication, talk to who you need to talk to, because a lot of people deal with it and go through it behind closed doors, and you don't even know that they're going through it. Nobody wants to talk about it. But also, so when I hit the low, I hit a really bad low, and which made me get back on my medication. So it was when the pandemic hit. When the pandemic hit and the George Floyd, oh my gosh, that sent me overboard. I don't know what it was with the George Floyd killing that just hit me. It just hit me. And I went to work for a whole week and cried every single day. I was like, that's it. I can't take this anymore. So I called my doctor, called my regular doctor, and she told me to call. She gave me talk to a therapist. So I talked to the therapist and she put me on a medication, and I've been on the medication ever since, and it's been great. I take it every day and it's been good. Like, I feel good. I haven't felt down. I haven't felt depressed, or any of that. I haven't cried since. So yeah. And another thing with that George Floyd, oh my gosh, it was so bad. Like, I felt like I had to protest. Like, I felt that like that is something that I had to do to close that chapter in my life. And I am going to do a video about my first protest. So stay tuned for that. So one last thing that I want to tell you guys, parents, talk to your children. Talk to your children, because children go through these things too. You may think, oh, my child's only 8 years old, 10 years old. They're not going to be depressed. They're fine. They're kids. They don't have nothing to be depressed about. Talk to your kids, because that's not true. And they may not want to talk to you about it. They may not feel comfortable opening up to you. So it is your job. It is your duty as a parent to talk to your children, to check up on their mental. It is your duty as a parent to check up on your kids' mental and make sure everything is okay with your kids, because children commit suicide too. God forbid. Oh my goodness. Yes, they do. Kids get bullied in school. Oh, I can't stand that. I cannot stand that. Lord, help me that my child does not get bullied in school, because I will be that mother up at the school. But anyways, yeah, talk to your kids. Talk to your kids. Make sure everything is good. Make sure they're not feeling down and depressed and sad all the time. It's normal for people to feel, down and lonely sometimes. But if you're feeling down, lonely, and depressed all of the time, most of the time, and you're having no energy to get up and do your daily activities, and if you have no motivation, go to your doctor and tell them. They'll run tests and see if you're depressed. Get on medication. Like I said, it's okay if you got to get on depression medication. It'll help you, and it might even save your life. Depression is so crazy because you can have it all. Have a good job. You can have a nice car. You can have nice clothes. You can have everything that you can ask for. And you're like, I have all of this. Why am I not happy? Why am I so sad, down, and depressed? It's because money doesn't buy happiness. Money doesn't buy happiness. You're feeling down and depressed because that's something that's out of your control. Depression is out of your control. You can't help that. It's an imbalance within yourself. You can try your best to be happy and smile and try not to be depressed, but something within you is still going to be sad and down and depressed. So you have to get the help. You have to recognize that. You have to recognize those feelings and get the help you need. And it's not like, oh my gosh, I'm not getting a shrink. No, it's not a shrink. You get a doctor, you talk to your doctor, and they put you on medication you need, period. That's it. That's all. But yes, I hope you guys like this video. Like I said, let's normalize talking about depression. Normalize talking about depression. Reach out and have conversations with your kids about depression so they can recognize the feelings, the emotions, and talk to you if they do ever feel like that. I have to have these conversations because children go through it too. But I hope you like this video. Put the thumbs up, put the thumbs up, and please subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, and hit that bell, ding, 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 so you get the notification every time I upload a video. I'm out.